Good evening. The anger of Australia Day has flared again with Tent Embassy protesters marching on Parliament House to burn the national flag. Indigenous leaders say they're appalled by yesterday's scenes, but activists say they will keep fighting for Aboriginal sovereignty over Australia.
Protesters descend on Parliament House. But today, it's not political figures being targeted, but symbols of our nation, with protesters spitting on the Australian flag before setting it alight and spitting again. Federal police block the entry to Parliament as tensions run high and ongoing backlash against comments made by Tony Abbott about the Tent Embassy. But the opposition leader says he's been misinterpreted.
Do you think the embassy should be torn down?
Well, I never said that, and I don't think that.
He should choose words that are more culturally appropriate and culturally sensitive and think before he speaks.
While his comments have sparked anger by some within the Aboriginal community,
who owns this land?
it's not shared by all.
I don't think they were unreasonable. He was asked a question and answered it in a reasonable way.
The first thing that needs to be done is that group of people, the leadership of that people, who need to apologise to the Prime Minister and to the Leader of the Opposition.
After the demonstration, after making their point, the protesters returned to the Tent Embassy, but it seems that the anger that's driving these protests won't be going away anytime soon. The Prime Minister hopes an end is in sight.
I just don't think that there's any place for violence in protests, and I don't think that that should get you anywhere.
John O'Doherty joins us live from Canberra with some developing news. John, what can you tell us?
Well, Melissa, following the dramatic scenes that we saw yesterday, a member of the Prime Minister's staff has resigned this afternoon. The PM's office has put out a statement that one of her staff members yesterday, over the phone, disclosed the presence of opposition leader Tony Abbott at the Lobby restaurant, and this information was subsequently passed on to a member of the Tent Embassy. Tony Hodges has served on the Prime Minister's staff since 2009. This is certainly a shock announcement. There is also some other news. The Prime Minister's shoe that she lost as she left the restaurant yesterday has been returned to her. No doubt the Prime Minister will be very happy to have this back, although today Julia Gillard did say that she is fortunate enough to have a few pairs of shoes. Melissa.
I'm sure she does have. Thank you, John.